Hello, it's me, Kimberly, coloring art lover. Here I am with a product review. This particular color pencil set has been going around on Facebook. People have been talking about it. They've been comparing them to either polychromos or Prismacolors, saying that they're the same as the Black Widow and the Scorpion pencils that are out, along with the Castle Art pencils or any Chinese made pencil. Now, everybody has their own opinions, and I'm not going to take any opinion away from someone. I'm just going to give my opinion on how I feel the pencil lays down. And in this video, I'm not going to compare it to any pencils. Honestly, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to do that particular video, maybe next week. Only because I really didn't anticipate doing a video tonight that I'm going to try and upload like as soon as it's done. So bear with me. I just walked in the house and I just received these. So I'm going to do an unboxing. As you can tell, I already pulled it out of the Amazon package that it came in. These were sent to me directly from the company because I had some issues in buying a set through Amazon from my account. For some reason, something about needing to be verified or something. So yeah. Some people have received theirs in good condition. One friend, coloring the diva, Niecy Wells, she received hers damaged. So the company is going to take care of her, Amazon. So obviously my tin is perfect. I have no blemishes as far as I can tell as I'm looking at it. Maybe, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm good. So I'm going to open them up and they smell like regular pencils to me. I don't really smell anything weird about them, but maybe it's just my sense. Again, people talked about this thing up here that's up there. Not sure what it means, but I'm not worried about it. Again, it's just for me to do the product demonstration. I am not going to do a color swatch on these tonight. Again, as I said, this is more of just an unveiling, unboxing kind of a thing, and just first impressions, I guess you could say. So the only thing that is damaged, as I can tell, is this tray here. If you look carefully, it has this indent. But again, that's fixable by pushing it back up. Other than that, that's basically it as far as the container and the pencils. So I'm gonna put one set in the box to have it out of the way, and then the other set I'll put up here, and then the third set I'll just put slightly there. And I decided to pull out this little page here from my Shades of Kawaii, a cute coloring book. So I'm just going to take the page actually out of the book since it's a single-sided image. I don't want to damage anything. This is just basically my test coloring pages, I would say. So I'm just going to color in some of the clouds with a few colors, quite frankly. I'm going to use some bright colors so we can get an idea of how they feel. So people complain that my hand is in the way, so I'm going to try my best to not be in the way. I am just applying average pressure. I'm not really laying it down too heavy. So that way you can see how it comes out on the paper. And now I'm just gradually adding more to the layer. Now this paper doesn't really have much of a tooth. I mean, maybe a little, but that's about it. Now some people were saying that the pencil builds up waxy. Now in my opinion, I believe it has something to do with the paper as to why it might build up a waxiness to it. And I believe it's when you try testing these pencils on paper that don't have a tooth, which gives it a waxy look. So again, I'm just applying medium to slightly heavy pressure just to cover in the lines and the spaces of white. All right, that's one. Let's go with a yellow color one. Let's go for this cloud over here then. And some people said that they lay down creamy and smooth, which is true. I won't take that away. They do, you know. And again, like I said, I'm just doing light to average pressure, maybe medium pressure, but nothing heavy because I am heavy-handed. I'm just putting enough pressure on the paper to get some color out so you can see them. I do apologize if my hand is slightly in the way, so please forgive me ahead of time. Let's go with this color. Okay, so even though it comes with a sharpened point, I will say this one, if you look carefully, you can see that one side is showing the point, but then when you flip it over, barely see the tip. So I'll have to use this one at an angle for a smaller cloud. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. I have dirt underneath my paper. So if it sounds scratchy, you'll know why. So I do apologize ahead of time. This video is not being sponsored by anybody, just let you know. This is just my honest and genuine opinions of the pencils that everybody's been talking about. So there is dusting, as they said. Let's go with a purple color maybe. Okay, let's go for this cloud here. Now, as far as the color on the barrel matching the color of the actual pencil, when you probably put the first coating, it might match, but once you get deeper into layering more color, it becomes a darker color than what the barrel is. And there's definite dusting on these pencils. So be careful because they do smear. And especially for someone like me who is left-handed, definitely coloring with colored pencils is a bit of a challenge because most of the time when my hand does pass over a section that I may have colored already, I end up dragging the color with me, as they say. Okay, so we've done a yellow color, a reddish color, a greenish color, and a purple color. So now I'm gonna try an orange color and a blue color. So let us go with this one here, maybe this one. Okay. Let's go to this little cloud over here. As I said, I'm not trying to color this picture in its entirety. I'm just showing a little bit of the color range, and again on this particular paper just showing you how they'll look with just regular pressure. I'm not really trying to color in the lines, I promise. And then let's go with a pink color first. How about that? So one of the things that I find just slightly difficult, for me at least, is getting the pencils out of their trays, you know, but that's just me because I have big hands. So trying to get the color out, I'll probably have to put these in a different container for better storage. And you know what, honestly, as I'm thinking about it, maybe my matte is also giving that look on the page as to why you still see some of the white. Just a thought. Let's see, green I said, right? Let's go with this one. And we'll go down here. Okay, and I think blue, brown are probably the only other two colors maybe. So let's do this blue. Okay, let's go up here to this one right there. Well, the one good thing I can say about the pencils also is that the point, no matter how much pressure you put, the point doesn't break. Unlike other pencils that I've put pressure on, such as Prismacolors or any wax-based pencil that I find oftentimes breaks from my heavy hand. So that is definitely a plus on that side. I wish there was names for the colors on these, but that's not really that much of a big deal, since I'm the type of person that even though I do a color swatch, I don't always pick by names, I pick by color choices. So as I said, be careful when you color, because if you color over a certain area and you pass by, you're bound to get the smudging. So let us do brown. Let's go with this one right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with this one right here. This is brown right here, right? Yep. Nice chocolate brown, I would say this is ish, maybe more of a burnt sienna probably, but that's okay. Again, I'm just layering some color. If I put more pressure, it takes away a little bit of the white out of the page. Black. We can go right here for black. No point in doing white because white will not show up on this. But there is one test that I'm probably gonna do, and I'm gonna actually, when I usually do my color swatches on cream colored paper, but this time around I'm actually thinking of using my colored paper that I bought a while back and doing a color swatch there. So here's my first impressions. The colors are nice. They actually kind of do have a waxiness to them when you look down on the page. If you see that red one right there, you see how it's gotten waxy. So yeah, and that's with pretty much all the colors. See, the blue one too, brown, the red, the green. Now what I'm thinking is the reason why it builds up this waxiness is because of the color paper, the paper itself. So if you're using paper that's really thin like this, then you're guaranteed to get that waxiness that people oftentimes compare to Prismacolor because there's no tooth to the paper. But if you get paper that has tooth, try the pencils on that and see if maybe that waxiness doesn't show up. Okay? Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe and like.